Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Nick, and I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local because you really don't know where I'm going to be in the next couple days, months, years, whatever. But I primarily work the South Florida market. And today, yes, today, I'm going to cover the elephant in the room. So many people ask me, Nick, where do you rent your car from? So I want to kind of address that today. Instead of writing to each and every single one of you, I wanted to make a video. That way you can see, you can hear, and you can understand where I'm coming from. It just makes more sense because, a quick little reply is not the context. Everybody's situation is different. So, yeah, so let's get into it. So, yeah, if you guys don't know me, my name is Nick. I've been an Uber driver for the last couple years, really since the pandemic started, March of 2020. It started, I had a bill, I was paying for my car at the time, and I was like, listen, I gotta find a way to continue paying my bills, but I still got this car payment. This car is just sitting outside. So why don't I use it to make money? And ever since that day, Uber became a career for me. Uber became my main source of income because it allowed me to take my car, which was a liability, hands down, because it was just sitting out there and I had to pay for it every month. And you guys know during the pandemic, it wasn't really nothing going on. So it's like my car's just sitting there, but it's like I can actually use it to make money. And that's what I did. And, my story is that, over time I started getting better and better, and I was able to pay more and more. And then now I'm at the point where now I don't just pay bills. I can save for vacations. I can kind of put money aside for different things, and I kind of invest in other businesses, which is, and that's what I kind of try to tell everybody here. Uber isn't the end game. Uber is the right now game. Right now, it's what I'm doing. Right now, it's what I'm, using to pay my bills, but it ain't forever. So, always use, or if you're doing LYFT or DoorDash or Instacart or whatever, use the income that you make to take care of your immediate stuff, but always plan for the future because it's not forever. So, in my case, like I said, I've been an Uber driver for the last couple of years, and my car, so for me, my car is like super important because that's how I make my money, right? Well, last year, November, it's kind of crazy that it's been a whole year. Like, wow. Last year, November, I got into a catastrophic accident. Just telling you straight up, I got into a catastrophic accident. My car was completely totaled. Yeah, I'm smiling, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was just really bad. I may put up like pictures and stuff so you can see my car, but yeah, it wasn't good. And I want to make a PSA since we're still early in the video. If you're still watching and you do ride share, I want to make sure that listen, so many people say that you don't need the ride share endorsement, but I am living proof. Please, if you don't listen to any more of this video, please, I'm begging you, because, especially if you're in the South Florida market, more so Miami, because you know how our drivers are. You need to get the ride share endorsement. Get the ride share endorsement on your insurance, because my situation is that I got into a catastrophic accident. Wasn't my fault. And of course, I pay for insurance. We all, I live in the state of Florida and you have to have insurance. So I went to my insurance company. Hey, my car is totaled. What are you guys going to do? And they denied my claim because it was rideshare related. I didn't tell them that it was rideshare related, but whatever. They found out that it was rideshare related and they denied my claim. So of course it wasn't my fault. So my then next response is I'm going to go after their insurance company. Listen, again, as I said, it's been a year later because they're still dragging their feet. Their insurance company hasn't done anything. It's just all, it's all a big runaround. But had I had the ride share endorsement, I wouldn't be renting a Tesla. I would have bought a Tesla. I would have been so good. So again, if you don't listen to any part of this video, listen to this. If you're doing rideshare and you're doing it in your personal vehicle, make sure you have full coverage first and make sure that you have the rideshare endorsement. I know it's expensive, but trust me, you do not want to be in my situation where you're trying to deal with an insurance company, because they have way more resources than you do and they can drag their feet for way longer than you can. So again, I learned the hard way. It is what it is. So because of that, I rent right now. Now I'm not going to do that forever because it's expensive, but that's my situation. I rent. So if you guys know my story, I rented from Hertz. Let's see, January of last year, I started renting from Hertz. I was one of the first couple people. I won't say I was the first. Maybe like a couple weeks into the program. Last year, Uber announced this big program with Tesla and Hertz, and that you can rent your car, you can do Uber, you can rent a Tesla through Hertz to do Uber. Yeah, and it was pretty cool. So I was one of the first couple people that was in that program, at least here in Miami. Again, I'm not the first. It was like 2 or 3 weeks into it, but I was like, man, listen, I get the chance to rent a Hertz. I get a chance to rent a Hertz. I get a chance to rent a Tesla. I'm in it. Let me do it. So I jumped on it, and from about January to about May, sometime in the middle of May, I was completely and solely in that Tesla. I rented it every single week and I was rocking it out. So, if you haven't watched my Uber Hertz video, go ahead and check it out. I do describe some of the issues that I had with Hertz, but whatever. The basic issue is just everything took so long, man. When you go there, it takes forever. I get it. Everybody's renting the cars, but like, damn, you got to have a better system. And it's just not like that. When you do maintenance, it takes you the whole day because you got to sit at Pep Boys. And again, in Miami, you got to sit at Pep Boys and it's the whole day. It ain't just like, oh yeah, I'm just in and out. No, it's the whole day. I'm a driver. This is how I need my income, man. Yeah. Or when you go in to do like basic stuff or rewrite, it takes hours because they gotta see you, and you don't know. I mean, if you're like the first person that walks in, then yeah, you're good, but like it just takes a long time. But whatever, I did it for however long that is, from January to May. I did it and it was all right, man. But it started charging me crazy like everybody else, and I was just like, whatever. I'm not really doing Uber. As you guys know, some of you guys that watch the channel, I was doing more Amazon than I was doing Uber. So I was just like, whatever, I'm good. I gave the car back, let go of the headache, kept a little bit of my hair, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, whatever, I'm good. And I started renting from other places like Enterprise, Budget, Six, you name it. I was renting from them because I was still doing Amazon. And, of course, I don't have my personal car, but I was like, I still got to make this money, right? But around July, I found a new company. And it was scary at first. I'm not going to lie to you. It was scary. Because I was like, this ain't necessarily endorsed by Uber. And at the time, they don't really have an office down here. See, like the one thing about Hertz is, there's multiple locations. Now, Hertz will rip you off and charge you crazy, but at least you can go see somebody and cuss about. Look, it ain't gonna change nothing, but at least you can go see somebody and cuss them out. Like, they charge you, and yeah, you can at least go and cuss somebody out. Yeah, with this company, they're not located here. Well, at least if you're in the state of Florida, they're not here in Florida. Their home base is in Maryland. So I was scared to say the least, but I soldiered on. Right, I soldiered on, and yeah, I started that contract in August, I'm sorry. I started the process in July, and I actually got my car in August. And I'm gonna have a video just showing you the process and showing you what it's like to rent with this company. But yeah, I started in August, and from August, September, yeah, what month we in? From August to now November, I have been faithfully, rocking with this company, and I haven't had a problem. No problems at all. I've actually gotten into an accident. Now, it's not what you think. I know I was telling you about the catastrophic accident. I just had somebody hit me in the back. They, people be on their phones and not paying attention. They just kind of like nudged me in the back, and lo and behold, I got another car, quick and easy, literally like a text. Okay, yeah, just drop the car off here and then go pick up the other car. It was like, and like I said, I'm going to detail all of this in a video, but, I just wanted to kind of bring it out. Oh, shoot, I didn't say the company. So, my bad. The company that I rent from is called DRIVEWHIP. If you watch the Rideshare Garage, if you listen to Vinny Cuz, or maybe you listen to, I know he doesn't really say it too much anymore, but Mario Mateo, they have been talking about this company for a while. And that's the company that I rent with. It's called DRIVEWHIP. I'll have a link in the description. If you do decide to rent with DRIVEWHIP, listen, put my name in the box, the referral box. They give you a discount and they give me a discount. Let's just be honest. But yeah, that's the company that I rent with. And so, oh man, I wanted to make the video and just kind of tell you guys that there are better companies than Hertz. And you don't have to go through the crazy stuff that I had to go through for 5 months. You can now have a better company, and that's DRIVEWHIP. So yeah, this video is already pretty long, so I'm gonna cut this video, but I'm gonna start making videos about the experience and just kind of show you what it's like to rent with DRIVEWHIP. But yeah, man, if you like the content, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Give me a like. And if you're thinking about renting with DRIVEWHIP, comment below. Comment below and let me know. We can talk about it. But yeah, with that being said, I'm out of here.